I'll tell you what's up. Yeah, okay, sure, yeah, why not? I'll let you give you a little quick rundown. First, what is your name?
Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex. I'm Ollie.
Nice
Okay.
to meet you, Ollie.
So, to let you know what's going on here, this is the For Young American Men podcast. So, I'm talking to people from different walks of life, hearing about their careers and experiences so a guy can pretty much learn from it here in the U.S. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. I'll ask you a little bit about dating too as well.
Okay.
Cool? All right, cool. Yeah. Okay. First thing, do you live in D.C.?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you lived in D.C.?
Like 2 months.
Oh, bro, so you just new to the area? Okay, so how do you feel about it so far, 2 months in?
Bored.
Boy, what the hell? You just moved to a new city, bro? You outside. Like this.
Done everything.
Oh, okay. So now you're already bored. I mean, look, man, you a city veteran then at this point. Okay, so at least I would assume you moved down here for mainly a career opportunity, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a career that you're pursuing.
Medicine.
Oh, medicine. So what does that entail? Like, what line of work are you doing under medicine? Are you just studying it, or like, what are you doing?
I'm studying medicine.
So where do you go to school? Georgetown?
No.
GW?
No.
Catholic?
Nope.
Howard?
Nope.
Damn.
You're
What's
gonna get it.
no, I'm trying. Okay, let me do one more. What side of school? GW, I said Georgetown. Oh, American.
No.
I appreciate that, though. It's good job. Fuck. What is it anyway?
Ross University.
Okay. Heard of it? All right. So you're studying medicine at Ross, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So what have you been learning under medicine, or what are maybe some lessons you're learning about the medicine you want to study, I guess?
Be more mindful and be more open-minded.
Mindful. What do you mean by that? Like, are you like mindful in the way of, like, in what way do you mean mindful, basically? Is it like, okay, you're like mindful of understanding new medicine, or just mindful just from a general standpoint?
Mindful of different perspectives, different cultures, where people come from and how their diagnoses take over them.
Oh, so would you say that where you come from influences like how your body reacts to certain medicine? Is that why you're saying that, or are you just speaking generally?
Like culturally wise and like where you're from. So yeah.
It can like affect you, like if you take certain medicine.
Not certain medicine, but like your medical diagnosis.
Got you. Because actually, well, before we even get into dating real quick, so like for me, I have like sickle cell trait because like my parents are from Nigeria and Cameroon. So I think that's something that's only been diagnosed for like Africans. Like it's very common for sickle cell. So is that like an example what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, because it's annoying. Like my blood cell, like, have you heard of sickle cell before? Yeah, my blood cell kind of curved. I'm like, that's hard, but I don't think I actually have the actual thing that affects my body, but it's just like, I just have the trait for it. So if I have kids, unfortunately, I'm like, hey, man, y'all gonna be real. We gonna have that shit, your curved blood vessel, basically. So, okay. So at least you're dating a little bit. I want to know what's going on. You've been here for 2 months. You know, I want to hear about guys. Do we love them? Do we hate them? Because, you know, I want to help my guys out. And, of course, I'm a defender man camp here. So let me know.
It's rough out here. It's hella rough.
It's rough, man. It's
rough.
It's hard out in these streets, man. So, like, what have you been experiencing, or what issues have you been having with guys at all?
A lot of Caspers.
Caspers?
They like playing ghosts.
Oh, so they be hitting you up, talking to you, and then kind of ghosting?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for what?
So, like, do you meet up with them, or is like, what's going on?
No, I meet up with them. We're vibing, and then that's it.
So wait, are you saying that you go on a date, you guys vibe, and then they don't hit you up?
Yeah.
Nothing goes on after, you know what I'm saying? No happy endings, nothing?
No.
And so how many dates have you been on? A lot?
Like a handful.
And all of them ended this way?
Yeah.
Maybe you the problem.
I'm the issue. Listen, I'm the whole package, so I'm not the issue.
Shit, apparently the whole package, man. But at least they've been ghosting. That's very strange. Okay, what I would say is, at least what I've noticed for guys that ghost, it's either that maybe the vibe really wasn't there. Because it's like, if you guys are vibing and then a guy ghosts you, the only reason why you would do that is if he's not that into you.
Then be honest. Then say it out loud.
Oh, so you kind of go on a date and it seems like they're vibing, and then it's kind of like it just, they go. Yeah?
Just be real about it. Just let me know, and then I can move on.
That kind of makes sense. I mean, at least if it's hard out here and dudes are ghosting you, yeah, I mean, the vibe might be off. The thing is, I guess with guys, the thing is, like, we're weird when we reject girls. Like, just even a pro tip to understand. For guys, like, we're always, like, silent with our rejection. Like, if we're not into a girl, we never overtly tell a girl, like, oh, we don't fuck with you. Kind of like the difference is with y'all, if, like, there's a dude who's weird, you know, acting dumb or whatever, comes up to you, starts trying to talk to you, like, oh, get out of my face, you're ugly, fuck off. You know, it's very clear with us. And at least with that, we kind of get feedback a lot. Like, oh, maybe my breath smelled. Maybe I'm ugly. Maybe I'm fat. Maybe I'm whatever. So we have chances to improve. But I think for ladies, which is kind of weird, is like we don't openly reject y'all. Even if we're sleeping with y'all, we don't even openly reject y'all. We'll just be like, I'll fuck with her for a while, but I'm never really going to wife her. We'll say shit like, maybe I'll wife her in the future. Or, you know, I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm working on myself. That's kind of shit we'll say if we don't really want to be with a girl. So at least what I would say for you, if dudes are ghosting you, you're probably doing something wrong that you want to figure out. If you like the guy, like there's something you're probably doing wrong. He might not tell you, but I think you should even ask. Personally, that's just my opinion on the situation. Does that make sense at all?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But stop being the nice guy.
What do you mean by that?
Stop acting like you're the nice guy.
Oh, so stop. I mean, yeah, but I mean, we're never going to stop faking it though. Like we're going to still like act like. That's what I'm saying. We're never going to openly reject y'all just in case the opportunity is there to get laid. Like we're always going to like cap and not really say anything about it. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I'm an honest person and I like everything on the table. So if you're not vibing me, just let me know. There's no hard feelings.
Fair enough. Okay, I like that. Okay, what was your name again?
Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex. Thank you for the conversation. I hope you were entertained by that. Hello. Have a seat. I'm about to explain it in 2 seconds. Damn. What is your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
What's your name first?
Oh, my name's Imani.
I am Ali. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So pretty much this is the 4 Young American Men podcast. So I'm talking to people from different walks of life, hearing about their experiences and career, and for ladies a little bit of dating to help guys out. Pretty much just the line of questioning here. Cool. Okay. So first I'm gonna ask, do you live in DC?
Yeah.
How long have you lived in DC?
Probably about 11 years total.
God damn. Yeah. Okay, so you've been here for a while. How you feel about the city?
It's cool.
It's cool. Like, what would that mean though? Elaborate.
I'm from New York, so this is a small place for me. But I like that it has a curfew because it means that you can be focused and like chill, and it tells you to go home, which is a professional city, so it feels right for the culture. Yeah.
So since you've lived in New York, you lived here. What are like maybe some big differences that you've realized between DC and New York? Because I guess New York, like that's really like where everybody kind of wants to be, other than like the LAs, the Miamis. Like, how would you compare New York to like here in terms of like experience? I guess maybe from a professional angle, I guess, because you just mentioning that.
Yeah, sure. So this is like a very politically inclined city. I mean, it's the nation's capital, and so people around here are always. Our Super Bowl is things like the shutdown and the elections, and I think that that's a really unique experience that a lot of people don't understand.
And I'm from Silver Spring, by the way, so like, but like, I mean, because like I started to come to DC a lot more in like my 20s now, because I want to learn more about the city. I'm obviously doing this, so I'm here. But like, but anyway, continue.
Yeah,
I want to give you that note there.
So I mean, I think people in New York are also career minded, but I do think that this is a city that's like a very much a work hard and then play hard sort of.
Yeah.
Whereas New York, it's a you can find a party at midnight, 2 a.m., 5 p.m. It's the city that never sleeps for a reason. So. And then it's just size. This is a place that my family's originally from Barbados. That's a country of maybe 500,000 people, and I think DC is about as big. And New York is, I think it could
everybody in there.
Yeah, I think it could have its own GDP. I think it might be one of the 10th largest in the world. So it's a completely different vibe. And so I don't like to compare it just because it's a metropolitan place. Yeah.
It's like, okay, here's like legal, over there is like a bunch of different things, you'd say?
Yes.
So like,
very unique. For sure, very unique.
Okay, so you've been here 11 years. What do you do? Career?
Yeah. I work for a lobbying organization. Yes, I do.
So how has that been for you? Or like, what are maybe some lessons you've learned? Let's say a guy wants to get into lobbying or working for a lobbying organization. What are maybe some lessons that you've learned being in it for a while? You've been in it the entire 11 years, yeah?
Adjacent. I think how I would describe my career is being at the intersection of policy and business. And so that DC is a great place for that. I think civic engagement is incredibly important. I think more young people should be involved in policy and politics and
I'm trying to get my boys to do, man. Hey, push my own agendas.
Yeah, you should be more involved in that, because I think we're really at a very critical moment especially with how technology is changing
AI.
Borders, AI. That's what I work in. My industry is tech, and so I think these are really pivotal decisions that are being made, and I think it's really important. And I don't think that enough people are really thinking about what the impact will be long term when we think about how people are using our data. What about global competitiveness? What about national security? What about cybersecurity? What about our energy supply? What about things like that support us being able to play on a global stage, but also making sure that our values and our morals are underpinning what we're developing, since that technology is going to shape how we live and govern and move. And so I think that that's really important. There's a lot of octogenarians in Congress, and I think that that's a problem because they don't get where we're going. They only see where we've come from. And I think it's up to us to really think about how we're reimagining how we live.
The question I would like to ask for you, since you are lobbying, is: are you okay to talk about politics? Can you do that? Is your job? Okay, cool. So, how do you feel about the current admin, Trump admin? You a fan of? Not a fan of?
No, I think that these are the steady drumbeat of fascism. I think that we should be really concerned about institutional resilience, and I think that we should see the echoes of previous moments in history where propaganda was used in similar ways, where where countries were militarized in similar ways, and where we threaten the very fabric of what democracy can do. And then also American institutions, for people that look like you and I, they were never built to be successful. But now
question really, then, because I do want to stop you because I don't want to hold you too long because I know like getting politics would be a long.
Yeah, like, let me get out of here.
Yeah, that would be fast. Okay, so at least what I've seen, what I actually want you to define for me, because the whole like Trump being a fascist thing, I've never really been on board with that idea or agreeing with it. So what would you say makes him a fascist? Because I'm not really prone to that. I don't really think he is a fascist or he's doing anything that would constitute him being one. So how would you define fascist?
Yeah, so I think that his influence in terms of the way that he's questioning our democratic ideals, questioning the legitimacy of our elections, really weaponizing the DOJ and courts against political opponents. I think him questioning the length of his term limits. I think his.
But is that fascism though? Like, is he not well within his rights to question these things? Like, for example, if I'm the president, unless I'm saying no, I don't care about these things, and I'm forcing people to stop, like, who I'm going to force anybody who's against me with this.
Sure.
But like, if I'm questioning, like, do I think this even worse? Maybe I should have a longer term. Like, I think when I look at fascism a lot more, it's like straight authoritarianism. Like, hey, if I want to do this thing, I will just use the military to allow myself to do it. And I don't think that he's really doing anything that is, it's by force. Like, he can't force you to do anything.
And that is your opinion, and that's your right. And so I'm not here to debate
yeah,
whether
no, we'll get
I'm not here to debate whether you agree that that's fascism or not. But what I will say is the militarization of the National Guard in a city that again has less than the population of Barbados does seem overkill. If would you not questioning your authority in terms of term limits?
Yeah.
I think also
makes you uncomfortable.
Not just makes me uncomfortable, kudoing up to other dictators and similar dictatorial styles globally on a global scale. I think it can allude to that. But whether or not you agree with me or not, we're entitled to our opinions.
Thank you so much for sitting down. What's your name?
Imani.
Thank you so much. Yep. Good luck with the lobbying too, by the way. Hello. Yeah, no, on the bar. This is the first dog on here. Okay.
Hi.
What is your name?
Marita.
Okay. The dog's name?
Yes.
Hello, Marita. Hey, don't lick the mic though. Like, what is your name, sir?
Jorge.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Jorge.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. So, as I said, this is for young American men. So, I'm talking to people from different walks of life, hearing about their experiences or career, and talking a little bit about politics so a guy can pretty much learn from it. That cool?
Yeah.
Right. So, first, I want to ask, how long have you lived in D.C.?
Oh, for about 10 years.
Okay, 10 years. Okay, got you. Where were you born, if you don't mind asking?
I was born in Lima, Peru. So was Marita.
Okay, and then you all just came over here. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what are you currently pursuing here in DC since you've been here for quite a while?
I have been working as an economist.
Economist, okay. So what led you into that? Is just kind of like, okay, you came here, you wanted to try different things, you just decided on economist, or like how'd that kind of happen?
In a very random way. I helped a friend get a job here, and the boss of my friend asked her, who taught you? And then she said, Jorge. And then said, okay, let's bring him along too.
Okay. And then that's how you're like, well, I'm an economist now. Okay.
Yes, so I ended up here.
Okay, got you. Okay. So what are maybe some lessons you have learned as an economist? Or like, can you tell me a little bit about like what you do as an economist?
What do I do? Okay, economics nowadays is more about computer science. So you really need to learn or to know how to manage data in Excel, Stata, R. So I used to teach that at university. That is why I was able to help my friend get the job. And I think if you always know
yes,
those programs, that software, you're always gonna get a job.
Okay, then actually, a question I'd ask you because you said you were teaching this at a university. So, for the data that you're looking at it, or like, are you being an economist for a university, or are you doing this for a business? Like, what are you being an economist for currently?
Well, I cannot really talk about my job.
Oh, you can't talk about it that much.
No, but it is an international organization. So
Okay.
we're not supposed to say it because then they will say, oh, this organization claims that. So
Okay.
so we cannot really. But I can talk about it from the college perspective.
Okay, because
So-
you've been an economist for college,
For a college,
but then
teaching-
international.
teaching, yes,
Okay.
teaching.
Okay.
So usually databases that have to do with how people live, or for example, how the economy behaves and grows.
Got you. Okay, so like, I mean, I guess that was a nice upgrade for you from like college compared to this. It feels like more. I guess. I mean, I guess it'd be different on some levels. Yeah.
I don't think it is an upgrade because I still get to teach here. Because you would be surprised how
Oh.
many people don't know how to use the Excel, state.
Wait. So are you doing? Are you doing? Wait, so are you doing international and college at the same time?
No. I get to teach at my job too. Part
Okay.
of my job is to teach.
Okay. So okay, I got you.
Yeah,
So you're
of
part
my
teaching,
job is to teach.
part analysis.
I am a jack of all trades. I teach, I
Right.
write, I write short documents, long documents. I
Right.
teach, I get to talk, I get to explain things in a simple manner. Yes.
Cool. Okay. So mind if we shift to politics a little bit here?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Cool. So how do you feel about the current Trump admin? Are you a fan of it? Not a fan? How do you feel about it?
Oof. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Uh-huh.
I am part of the 1% of DC who is not woke.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
He's joining the vibes, bro. No, I know it's crazy.
I love your cross, by the way. That
Thank you.
tells me you're not woke too.
Yeah, I mean, I try
We're
not to.
Catholics.
Yeah.
Sometimes we even go to daily mass. I pray my rosary every time I walk her.
Wow.
So we're ultra Catholics.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love it. The National Guard should stay here forever.
Yeah, it's on my mama. bro.
Muriel Bowser doesn't do anything. She charges super high taxes and she doesn't do anything. Trump, thank you, please. Trump 2028.
you break the law, basically. No.
Do not break the law. But maybe a son
Yeah.
or maybe JD Vance should
Okay.
continue. Yes.
Okay.
We are the 1% and we are not afraid.
Oh, I
We're
like
not
that
afraid.
shit.
We're
I mean,
not
that's why
afraid.
we out here with the table talking about it.
Come at me.
Oh yeah, this shit lit, bro. I'm telling you, that's how we do it, man.
No, you have to be
Yeah.
brave because
Yeah.
the woke crowd, they want to scare you because they think they are more.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if they are more. They are wrong.
And I would think even now more than ever with, I mean, I'm assuming that you heard about Charlie Kirk's passing when he got shot as well.
I
Like crazy.
prayed for him. I was super sad.
Yeah.
I was very sad that he passed. I think it's very unfair.
Yeah.
Because he should be alive.
Yeah.
And I think it was his birthday this past week.
No, yeah, on the 14th, yeah.
It was his birthday. God bless him. May his soul rest in heaven. And no, it was very unfair that he's no longer here with us.
Yeah.
He should be alive. Nobody should die.
Especially for their political views, yeah.
Nobody should die. It's just the sanctity of life.
Agreed.
And look, the person who killed him,
Tyler Robinson,
yeah,
allegedly.
well, whoever the person is, should spend the rest of his life in jail. Maybe if that is the case, or that is the final.
I was thinking public execution, but that's just me.
No. You know why?
I'm just saying.
No. Because the sanctity of life, we don't have the right to take somebody's life away. If you start to think, oh, maybe that person should be dead,
Yeah.
you are gonna walk the path of the person who killed Charlie Kirk.
Agreed. But I'd actually,
So you should
but,
respect everybody's life.
but I would actually then ask you then, well, then how do you feel? How do you feel about justice then? Because at least in my opinion, when it comes to that, you know, especially as Christians, and I feel like I don't know, maybe you might agree with this, disagree with this. I don't want to hold you too long, of course. I think as like Christians nowadays, like they have this idea that we must forgive for people that blatantly don't like us. You, as you said, like you were even excited to see me sitting with a cross, for example. Like
yes.
it's not common, and I'm like, as Christians, like it's to me, it's not enough to just be we forgive.
No. That is a excellent question. Thank you. You're a very smart man. Look, Catholics have something called the sacrament of confession. And when you confess your sins to the priest who is interceding before you to God so that your sins are forgiven. But in order for your sins to be forgiven, you need to reflect upon them. Um, you need to say, hey, I'm going to stop being a bad person. I'm going to stop doing these bad things. I'm going to stop, I don't know, um,
Committing
do,
sins, being sinful.
committing
Yeah.
sins. So after that, after you change your ways, you can be forgiven.
Yeah. But and,
Because
and what I would say is because a big issue that I kind of had, and this is something I don't know if you saw Erica Kirk's speech. Like I also want to like my
yes, of
audience to hear
course.
this and understand this. Like a big thing about her speech was that she forgave the alleged shooter in the form of
Yes,
Tyler Robinson.
I,
And
I
my
see
thing,
where that is
yeah,
coming from.
yeah, and my thing with that was like, well, as Christians, and I'm not super devout Christian, just to lay the groundwork here, but I would say as Christians, I don't think it's a good message personally to be like, oh, I forgive him when he has shown no signs of
So,
being willing to be forgiven.
so
I think that's kind of
yes.
like, it's almost like a sign of weakness. Like, hey, if you guys do wrong us and you
It's
don't,
not a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
It's not I see exactly where she's coming from. That question has two answers. The answer has two parts. The first part is she's following the example of Jesus. You turn the other cheek. Okay, so you hit me here, you can hit me here, but I won't retaliate because
what if they don't stop hitting you
from
though?
God. That is the point. So has the so-called alleged murder regretted his sin?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So that is the issue. For forgiveness to happen, there needs to be repentance.
And if there isn't, I don't think it's a good idea for us to lay forgiveness for someone who's not showing they're willing to be forgiven. I believe at least if you want forgiveness from somebody or if you want people to forgive you, you have to work for that forgiveness. I think as Christians, I believe we're at a point here, and I don't want to also hold you here too long, but we're at a point where we're very quick to forgive and not commend first until they show that they deserve forgiveness
Yes.
before offering it. When we
Yes.
just say we forgive you,
However,
and you're just like you just shot somebody, and then we're just like, oh, I forgive you.
I
It's like,
agree with you, but
Yeah.
she's also following the example of Saint John Paul II, because as you know, Erica Kirk is a practicing Catholic, and
Sure.
Saint John Paul II was shot,
Yeah.
and he forgave the shooter. So she.
I just and I like that's where I'm like, I'm just not a fan of that reality. I think Christians are under attack a lot, and they're just way too quick to forgive, and I think
Look,
it creates a bad situation personally.
you are right. Christians are under attack. However, we must defend ourselves. However, in order for true forgiveness to take place, there must be repentance.
Yeah.
So the person must say, "Hey, sorry, man. Like I wronged you," and say, "Hey, man."
Oh, so then you agree? You agree with the
wronged
fact that we shouldn't forgive individuals that have not shown that they're deserving of forgiveness. You would agree with that, right?
I think that we must be careful by forgiving, because okay, let's say that you free this shooter. What like what is like why do you think he won't commit any other crimes?
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Yes, and I understand it. So, but then I'm also telling you that Erica Kirk is following the example of Jesus Christ, and I think John Paul II when he was shot. I think
Yeah, because I think they understand. Okay, and we'll end off right here because I'm here for a while. Yeah. So at least for me, I understand her position. Like when you're a person of influence, you want to be very careful to not like incite violence. Because like, let's say she had said like, no, we don't forgive him. She's talking to this amount of people. I think it would, yes, be dangerous optically for her to make a statement like, no, we don't forgive him. I think she did what she did because she was trying to make sure everybody settles down, nobody does something they're not supposed to do or act out violently, and I can understand that kind of position. But stepping back from the situation, thinking about it a lot more, that's where I'm like, okay, we need to be very careful with this forgiveness thing because it makes us look like anybody could do anything to us and we're cool with it, we'll just forgive. So and we'll finish off with your last statement here.
No, so I see where you're coming from. I see that you're being very cautious, which is great. But I think that by forgiving, you also free yourself. And by forgiving, you stop the confrontation. Because otherwise, you hit me, I hit you. When does the conflict end? It will never end. But if you say, I will stop, you have to stop too. And that is what she did. So we're at peace now. Thank you.
Hopefully for now, bro. I'm trying to dodge bullets.
Before I leave, I want to thank President Trump for the ceasefire in Israel and Palestine.
They even Israel slightly broke it, but anyway.
He brought peace back to humanity. I think his next piece is Ukraine and Russia. Let's pray for that. But
Yeah.
nobody
True. No
nobody
war.
seems to talk about the Israel and Palestine.
Very strange, right?
It's strange.
Especially for the people who've been talking about the most about it, right?
I pray for the souls of both Israelis and Palestinians,
Sure.
and I'm really happy that this conflict is over, at least for now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, man. That was a great one. And your name again?
Oh, my name is Jorge. George. Jorge, but in English, George.
George. All right, Jorge, George. Thank you so much,
Take
man. Thank you too. You know, you're very
Rita.
patient. Rita, thank you for being so patient, man.
Take care.
That was great.
You're a great communicator, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Keep
Thank
it
you
up.
so much. I will. I'm how you're doing.
Forgive,
Mhm.
but
I will
as the
forgive.
person
I'll be wise with my forgiveness is my point, you know?
forgiving frees you.
True. But you're holding hate in your heart. I can agree with that much that you
Don't
shouldn't.
forgive and say, I try to understand why the person did it. Maybe
Yeah.
the person is unhappy. But
Mhm.
you are not like that. You're better.
True. Yeah.
You're at peace.
Mhm. I'm just pro standards. I wouldn't hold on to hate, but having standards, I think, is what is important. So I end off there.
Take
Yeah.
care. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Excited. I'll talk a little bit of dating too as well. That's cool. Cool.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. What is your name?
Allie.
Nice to meet you, Ali. I'm Ali.
Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm. So first, I want to ask: do you live out here in DC?
No, I do not.
Okay. So you're just visiting right now.
Yes, I am.
How do you enjoy DC from your current visit? I guess maybe you visited here multiple times. How you feel about the city?
Well, right now it's a little weird.
Oh,
With the shutdown.
okay. Okay. Good. Mm-hmm. I would ask about it. You cool talking about politics too? You found that?
A little bit.
Yeah. So no.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
It is a hard one, yeah. And I can understand how it become a long conversation, but at least okay, cool. But like with the shutdown, you're like, okay, it feels weird to kind of be around here. But I guess overall, do you like the city then? Other than that, or no?
Yes, I mean I'm only here for 2 days, so I
Okay, gotcha.
I made the most of it.
Cool. Okay. So then I would ask, what is the work that you currently pursue?
I'm an executive assistant.
Is this for a particular business that you're doing it for? If you can share, if you can.
It's for mental health.
Okay, mental health. Okay. So at least you're an executive assistant for a mental health organization, yeah? If that's correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So what are maybe some things that you have learned about mental health that maybe a guy doesn't really know?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
No rush, no rush. No rush, no rush.
Well, what I'm in now is on the more extreme side. So, but I would say that I went into this company and changed during the pandemic. So
Cool.
I think that was hard for a lot of people. And so I think that's what made me go to mental health. But I don't know what else to say about mental health.
So you said it's on the more extreme side. What do you mean in terms of like how severe the mental health issues are? Is that what you mean?
Yes, like
Schizophrenia I don't know if that's extreme. This is me throwing it out.
like severe mental illness first. If someone hopefully so someone won't die by suicide.
Oh,
On the extreme.
so it's almost like depressive type things, yeah?
I think more extreme.
Even-
illnesses. I mean, it can be depression, but it's illnesses. It
Okay.
could be schizophrenia, but yes,
Okay.
it can be a variety. Looks like you have a line.
Oh no, I'll get one. I'll be even quick. I actually wanted to ask you like even one last thing here. So, based off my current understandings of mental health like issues or illnesses, what have been like some of the biggest cures maybe that you have seen to like severe mental health issues is what I'm curious about because a lot of guys talk about mental health or having mental health issues. My answer usually is along the lines of go to the gym. If you improve yourself, your mental health tends to get better. But like, what have you seen like being in an industry where you're working with people like this?
I mean, on the extreme side,
Yes.
it's the standards of health. So a lot of people are missing, like they could be missing a job, they could be missing a home.
So it's like an outside situation that's causing the issue?
It could be, and it could be multiple items. It could be, because that's homeless people sometimes have mental health, and it could be the extreme of. But sometimes if you're missing a pillar
Yes.
in your
Okay. Gotcha.
you can become unbalanced.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to be schizophrenia or anything. It can be you have lots of them.
Okay. So at least from a cure standpoint, when have you seen like somebody who's maybe had a severe case and gone to like a good case? Like what do you think was the thing that changed their situation?
Support.
Oh, from other people.
It can be, yes. It can be meds. It can be support from other people. Just having someone in their life that actually
Cares.
cares. So, anyway,
Thank you so much for that. What's your name again?
Allie.
Nice to meet you, Ali. Thank you so much. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very, very well. What is your name?
My name is Jada.
Jada?
Jada, yes.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm
nice
Ali.
to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So first I want to ask, because I guess you already explained to you what the rundown of what's going on here
Yes.
is going on.
For,
Okay.
For young American men.
Yeah, that's
right?
what it is. That's
Okay.
it's for you boys, man. So I'm going to ask you a little bit about career, a little bit about dating. That cool?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So first I want to ask, do you live in D.C.?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
I go to school here.
Okay, where do you go to school? Wait, I'm going to guess. Georgetown.
No.
GW.
No.
American.
Yes.
Let's go,
You
bro.
got it. You got it. For young American men.
Yeah,
duh.
bro. Oh, yeah. This was meant for you
Exactly.
a little bit. Type shit. Okay, cool. So what are you studying in America?
So I'm studying CLEG, which stands for Communications, Legal Institutions, Economics, and Government.
Okay.
And I'm getting a minor in Business and Entertainment. So I want to be a lawyer.
Okay, wait.
That's the goal.
Wait, what are you studying entertainment for then?
I would like to go into like entertainment law. So it's like where you like represent celebrities or you
So
represent
like Diddy?
like no, not Diddy, but like Loki.
But that's
That's
what
what
you
it would
mean,
be.
bro. That's,
Yeah, that's what it is.
but like you did a high level case, you'd be Diddy.
Yeah, that's
basically.
exactly. Yeah.
The downfall Diddy.
Oh God.
Yeah, but like, is there? Okay, I got you. So you're kind of studying all these things to be able to get the opportunity to be like, okay, I want to understand legal. So if I want to mess around with entertainers, well, not mess around. I mean, I get one of you. That's your style. But like, you get my point.
No,
like,
no, yeah.
legally mess around or help them.
No, yeah, that's just what I'm interested in. Like I'm interested in helping people. I do want to eventually do like nonprofit work. But that's what I want to do first. So.
And I actually have a question then. Have you like followed like a legal celebrity case? Like I just mentioned Diddy here, for example. Like,
yeah,
have you like followed the cases before?
like a few? Like I don't know if did you see the Johnny Depp trial, the Depp v. Heard trial?
Oh yeah, a while back, bro.
Yeah.
It's lying.
I mean, that was a crazy trial. I followed that. Like I watched all the documentaries on it, and it's pretty crazy.
How do you feel about her? How do you feel? You real?
The thing is, like, I think they were both involved in like abuse and like, there was a lot of domestic violence going on in that relationship. So like, I don't think anyone's innocent, but I don't know if just one person's guilty.
So
yeah.
what's actually kind of funny though is like what I've noticed with DV cases, especially with guys and girls, like usually when it comes to DV, I know it might seem like it's usually the guy, right? But in a lot of situations, wherever a guy's like hitting a girl or beating on a girl, it's like usually together.
Yeah,
like
usually,
Chris Brown, Rihanna. Okay, yeah, see, I want somebody to validate this because I'm saying bitches be lying. I ain't gonna lie. Gotta be real.
It's not always just men. I mean, women can be violent too, but
or it's just one way where like it's like usually the girl hitting the guy.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest, for most guys that are like competent, like we're never really gonna hit a woman ever. But like some bitch ass guys, like they're more willing to like hit girls, but it'll be like kind of back and forth, kind of like situation.
Right.
Or like the dude will just kind of let himself get beat on and it's kind of whatever. But like that's kind of okay, cool. But at least based on what you've seen, like that's what I guess hyped your interest. You were following their entire case. Did you follow the Diddy case as well?
A little bit, like mostly through social media and like Instagram.
But it was more for like the laws, not because you're trying to learn it.
Yeah, it was more like entertainment wise. Like I was kind of just following along. I thought it was interesting. I mean, it's also kind of a disturbing case. So like it's not something like I really wanted to look that deep into, but it's crazy.
How you feel about Diddy? I know I'm gonna end off on this topic in a second.
Like, I don't know. I don't feel any type of way. Like I think he's a disgusting, horrible man. And I mean, think what he did at least was horrible. So yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So then I guess follow-up question. So you know that, okay, you want to kind of get into law and study entertainment. Is there anything that you've been studying in law that maybe the average guy walking around wouldn't really understand that you see?
I would say, I don't know. A lot of the things I'm learning right now is more how the government functions. So like I'm not in law school yet, but I am learning a big foundation of like how our government works and how our laws are made. I think a big thing is that like the government has so many layers.
True.
One thing that I did, like I just thought it was the 3 branches, but like something that I've been learning is that it has so many processes, policies written in so many different ways. And it has
the amount of departments.
Yes, it has to go through like 50 different people and 50 different departments before it even gets drafted, so
and that's why people are like, why the fuck aren't we doing things super fast?
Exactly. It takes a long time. So, but I mean, it's definitely, I don't know, it's it's nice being able to be in DC and see all of it happening too.
Sure.
You know, like being right near the Capitol. Exactly. Yeah.
I would want to talk about politics too, but I want to talk about dating first.
Okay,
but
sure.
I don't want to hold you guys too long, of course. Yeah, okay, so first, okay, dating. So. Oh yeah, okay.
We actually
We're going to end off real fast.
Do I look fine? Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. Can I have some water? Is that crazy?
You know, that's what it's for.
Okay,
Like anyway, okay, so dating. Okay, first, guys, I want to understand. So how we feel about guys right now? We hate them, we like them, we love them. Any issue, basically, to consolidate real fast. Any issue you're having with guys at all that you're kind of seeing that you're like, guys are kind of doing this, and I don't like it. If they can improve upon it, I'll defend the man camp here.
It's very dependent, case by case basis, but I think the biggest issue that I've ran into is communication issues.
Okay.
I personally am a very sometimes I over communicate, which can
I can tell you very bubbly. You enjoying the conversation.
Yeah. Sometimes I can over communicate, but at the same time, I feel like there needs to be basic communication between you and your partner, and a lot of times I feel like a lot of people just aren't honest nowadays, or just just not being fully vulnerable, which I get that, but I think when you're dating someone and you should be vulnerable, you should open yourself up to those possibilities,
Yeah, I mean, I think at least on some level, if you want to have something long term, that would definitely be the case. I think
that's what you're looking for. Yeah,
because at least general case of what I was saying, to ended off kind of here is because the dating market is kind of polarized in the sense of there's no regulation, there's no restrictions. Right. Obviously back then, during the 1950s times, I know women hate when I talk about that shit, but point is thinks there was boundaries and standards and everybody kind of knew what they want. Honesty was easier, but when you let everybody kind of be free when it comes to dating, you can go just meet any guy that you want to fucking meet on the street. I can go meet any kind of girl. I'm like, okay, I can be telling you, oh yeah, I want to do this with you, we're gonna go do this thing. Right. Fucking is that a girl on the chat? And then I'm like, I'm kind of leading you on. So that's something I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna run into. So
and it's something I have run into. It's a lot of the times I do like a guy and then I'm like, wait, you're actually fucking other bitches, So it's do I really want anything to do with that? Not really.
And then final thing,
especially if you're not going to be honest with it, just tell me if you're fucking other bitches. That's what I want to know.
No, I'm telling you, let me tell you, pro tip right here, we end off. If you find a guy, he's everything you want, money wise, status wise, height wise, charisma wise, everything you want. If you let him cheat and he's honest with you, and you say you're cool with it, I'm telling you, you will get wifed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, we're not supporting cheaters.
No, but he being honest. He's not cheating because he's being honest.
If I'm dating, no. Let's be clear about this. I'm not.
She was winning now. She not winning.
No. I'm not condoning cheating. I'm saying that if you're talking to somebody, you don't. Maybe it's not serious, but you should be honest about who you're fucking.
Yeah,
period.
I think it's good. I'm telling my guys to be honest.
That's not a husband, but maybe someone you're dating.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but it's
you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're generally speaking. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. What was your name again?
Jada.
Nice to meet you, Jada. Yeah, cool. Good conversation. Yeah. For a quick podcast. Was it on TV or something? Nah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, bro. So basically, it's a 4 young American men podcast. So I'm talking to people from different walks of life, hearing about their career, a little bit of politics too, to help a guy learn from it. That cool?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. What's your name, man?
Ill Will.
Ill Will? My name's Ali. Nice to meet you, man. All right. So basically, first I want to ask, you live in DC, man?
Yeah, I'm from DC.
How long you live here, man?
All my life.
Oh, for real? Okay. So at least, how do you feel about the city? You like the city? You don't like the city?
Yeah, I love the city.
Oh, you love it here?
Yeah, I'm from my Northeast. I love the city.
Okay, got you. So would you ever leave the city if you ever thought about it?
If I got a good girl, yeah. I go out for a good girl, you know what I'm saying? Go live with her somewhere.
Okay, work. Okay, so what have you currently been pursuing in DC? What do you got going on? If you can share, of course.
Well, right now I just came home for 11 months bed, so I'm trying to get this music stuff back and running.
Okay, got you. Can I ask what you were in for? Are you allowed to talk about it? What you were in for?
I just had a warrant out on me out of Virginia.
Okay, got you. Can I ask what you did?
Yeah.
Can I ask what you did? Are you allowed to share that?
Nah, they try to say I robbed someone.
Shit, bro. So well, allegedly, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. And how long do you have to stay in for?
11 months.
Got you. How do you feel about police in general?
I really don't like them too much.
At all?
Yeah, at all.
Fair enough. But okay, so at least now you're out. You want to make music. I'm guessing you rap?
Yeah.
You want to rap something real quick?
Nah.
That should be lit though. You want to rap? You want to rap something?
This my group called Illside.
You said it's called what?
Illside.
Illside. What do you do you release on YouTube? Is Illside on YouTube? Like if you search
You just started out.
Okay, you just started, but you haven't like released anything anywhere yet.
Nah.
Okay, cool. All right, but you're basically trying to start rapping. Is there any rappers that you kind of look up to at all?
Like New York rappers, them young drill rappers.
So you like drill?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make like drill. Well, you make drill
Yeah,
style.
I make drill beats.
Okay, who's a drill rapper I know? Like, I think he's in jail though. K Flock.
Yeah, he one of them.
Okay, do you like his music?
Yeah, he alright. Yeah, he alright.
What's the K Flock song? Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really remember. I just know him, but anyway, I think he actually. I think he's locked up for a while too, isn't he?
Hey, him and Dougie D.
Dougie D, which is
We love all on 22 Gs.
yeah, bro. I don't know enough about rap. That's the problem. I just know at least K Flock is the only one that I know, like at least from New York, at least. But at least, yeah. But you like drill style, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to be a drill artist.
Okay, so at least you're just starting out. Is there any like lessons you're learning, maybe like trying to get into drill at all? Do you feel okay? I actually have a better question. Do you feel like to be a good drill rapper, you allegedly have to go on drills? Like, do you feel like I actually want to understand this?
Yeah. I know. I be going on drill.
Right?
This DC, you know what I'm saying? You know this boy out here.
Oh, type shit.
Everybody
bro.
on drills out here.
Word. Then that's all. So like, would you say that helps your rapping? Like, if you weren't doing it, you would rap like worse or not as good?
Well, no, in the middle.
Yeah, because at least is my opinion on it. I want to just get your opinion on it. Because at least what I've noticed when it comes to like rapping and being a rapper or being a prominent rapper, I feel like it's hard to be a good like lit rapper, especially if you're doing like stuff like drill rap and like not be getting involved in drill. Like it's hard to like rap about drill and then you haven't done it.
Involved. You gotta be involved in drill. You're gonna be rapping about drill.
Yeah.
Okay? Sometimes you ain't. If you want to make a drill song, that's on you.
Yeah. And obviously, I'm not promoting y'all to go on drills at all. I'm just more asking this for like context perspective. Because a lot of people are like, okay.
I promote drill. New York, up top New York youngins. I promote that ill will DC, Northeast. Lincoln Heights.
All right, this is not for y'all, but yeah. In general. Okay, cool. Because that's at least anyway. So, but you would agree to that perspective. Like, since like to be a good drill rapper, I feel like I gotta kind of be in it to be able to do it well. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's interesting.
On YouTube.
Yeah, it's going on YouTube.
How can I look at it?
It's like, on Fan Podcast. Like if you search up Fan Podcast on YouTube, that's how you can look at it.
You put it up?
I mean, I'll probably put it up by tomorrow.
I bet.
All right, cool. Appreciate it, man. All right. You want to sit down? All right, cool. You want to sit?
What's that?
What is your name?
Remy the boss.
Remy the Boss. What's up, Mom Molly? Okay, cool. So as I said, it's for Young American Men podcast. So I'm talking to people from different walks of life and about their career and experiences. And for ladies, a little bit of dating too as well. So first, I want to hear: do you live in DC?
Yes.
How-
Born and raised.
So you've been here for quite a while.
Yeah.
How you feel about the city?
I mean, it's different. It's weird now.
It's weird now.
Hell yeah.
It's like, what makes it weird? Trump admin?
I mean, I've been here all my life, so shit been different now since this year. And Trump on the table, child. So it's just fucked up for me.
Okay, got you. Okay, so can I ask a little bit about the work you do then? Correct.
I'm an artist. I rap.
Oh, so you rap? Okay,
Yeah.
so you know him too?
I never seen him before.
Oh, for real?
I
Okay.
don't remember him.
Okay, got you. Okay, so you said that you rap. So I was even asking like kind of the same line of question about rap. So what do you rap about? Are you a drill rapper? Like what kind of rap? do you do?
I do hip hop. I do all types. I'm flexible. Right now, I'm basically talking about my life, my relationship, and haters that I got around. So basically, that's it.
I mean, yeah, I feel like to even rap well, you gotta have haters. Like if somebody's not hating on you, I feel like it's hard to rap well. Would you attest to that at all?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm used to it. So.
Yeah. Oh, true. Fair enough. So, okay. Even another thing I kind of asked about rapping too. So, would you say the best rappers is like they need to like live a certain lifestyle in order to be a good rapper? It's like hard to rap about shit that you're not living about or you're not living through. Would you agree with that?
No.
Oh, you wouldn't agree with that?
No.
So you think like even if somebody's like not living that lifestyle at all, like they can still rap well?
Yeah,
I just think it's rare.
I mean, it depends. Like, that's where you do that freestyles. I know a lot of people that freestyle, but they not rappers.
But they just kind of like just do it just because.
Just be doing it to be fun. I mean, it's a lot of that going on out here.
So at least, what are your aspirations as a rapper? Do you want to be the best rapper? Like, what do you kind of see
I just
long
want to be like a regular, just being me, just being a regular rapper, like just being an artist. I can't just say that. You feel me? Because everybody got their own little ways
Stick.
how they. You feel me?
Yeah.
So.
And I was even actually kind of asked that too. So at least for you, when it comes to rapping, how are you standing out as rapping?
I'm standing out.
I'm gonna stop here too.
I mean, it's good. It's just that I got to push more because right now my shit's dropped, but I don't.
You need to like drop more.
Yeah, I need to drop more, and I need more of this.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess that's why you sat down. You can shout out even your stuff too if you want to.
Huh?
You can shout out your stuff too if you want to.
My name Remy the Boss. You could go and follow me on Instagram, Remy the Boss 02. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm high as shit. But so just go and follow my page, and I'm on YouTube also. And my mixtape called the
Need me dropping more.
The Crown Is Mine.
The crown is mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, no
Fuck
problem.
that.
All right, thank you so much for that. What's your name again?
Remy the Boss.
Remy the Boss. Thank you so much. Yeah. How about now? Cool? All right, cool. What is your name again? Sorry.
Mukhtar.
Nice to meet you, Mukhtar. I'm Ali.
What is it?
Ali.
Ali?
Yeah, it's like Ollie. I'm Nigerian and Cameroonian. My dad's from Nigeria. I'm from my mom's from Cameroon.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. All right, cool ass in there, bro. Yeah, you know how we doing, man. Anyway, so as I said, for the Young American Men podcast, I was obviously born here. So as I was saying, I was talking about career, a little bit of politics, so a guy can pretty much learn from it. You cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, bet. Okay, so first I want to ask, do you live in DC?
Yup.
How long you lived out here?
Since like 05.
Damn, so it's been a minute, bro. What's that, 20 years?
Yeah, 20 years now.
Hey,
Yup.
so how you feel about the city, man? You've been out here for a while.
It's changed. It's changed a lot.
In what ways would you say?
I'm not even going to talk about the crimes, but it's just like, I feel like there's a lot of negativity nowadays. Like, people are not as friendly as they used to be. And a lot of people, they've been saying this because of like the transplant, like people from outside, outside the state and all that, or the district. But I just feel like it's just how society is nowadays. Yeah. Nobody.
You feel like there's a lot of division in society nowadays.
So back then, DC was like, well, how I saw DC,
Well,
it was
DC
diverse. But now it's more like, I feel like everybody wants to be in their own little clique. The Spanish this way, the Asian that way. There's a few
White people that way.
Yeah. So like back then, everybody was together. Now it's just like everybody wants to be with their own little crew.
What do you think it was a majority of like before? Because I would say at least now you're saying like everybody's almost in their own clique. Was like at least from what I know, because I live in Silver Spring, but like I've started only visiting DC a lot more. Like now I'm in my early 20s. So at least would you say what was the prominent demographic here? Because I don't know off the top of my head. Like
it was mixed.
It was.
It was mixed. Like now, so
who do you think majority was though?
Majority?
Yeah.
I'll say foreigners.
For real? In DC here?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm actually
like okay, so like this is where I grew up. I can only speak on this area right here, like the northeast.
Like around 14.
Yeah. Okay. So like I lived in Madison Street, close to like Silver Spring.
I got you.
And then from over there, 09, I moved over here.
Okay.
So like from my personal experience, I'm comparing those two. So like Southeast and all that, I can't talk about that. But from here, like there was a lot of diversity around here. Now, I mean, as you can see, like all the groups that you see, like you only see like one demographic.
Yeah, a lot of white people around
here. Yeah. But back then, like, you used to see a whole bunch of Ethiopians, like Spanish people walking around here. Now you don't see that much. But I feel like it's the way the economy is going. Everything is going up. And there's like more job openings in DC for like people who have certificates who work for the government. So that's what's bringing like a lot of these people in. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying.
You say what it is. Like,
yeah.
It's a change. No, it's good. I know because you've been here for a while, so you've gotten to like see the whole change. This is interesting. That's why.
So like, that's the change that I personally see.
Cool. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So then, what I would ask, what is the current career that you're pursuing too?
Current career that I'm pursuing, cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity.
Yeah, like penetration tester.
Did you just get into this, or you've been in it for a while?
So right now, I'm a associate banker. Okay. It's something that I wanted to do, so I started in as like web development, and then now I'm transferring over to like web security.
Web security?
Not web security, cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I would have started a long time ago, but I'm kind of glad that I took that web development route because now I understand like how to hack. I don't know if I can say this in your podcast.
No, you can say how to hack, bro. That's the point. I mean, you unless you know, like, the best way to beat a hacker is to hack. Well, in a way that you understand how it works. I'm guessing.
Yeah. So, like for instance, like let's say you got a website, right? And then you don't have nobody that likes looking into the security.
Yeah.
I can just go into your website and be like, hey, this is how I hacked into you.
Yeah,
like,
your shit trash, basically.
So, but like understanding how to build a website kind of prepares you to like look for those things. So yeah, I'm grateful I took that route.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I guess is this like, or more what I would say, what are maybe some lessons that you have learned? Because at least that's already even great for a lot of you guys. If you have a website, it would be important to have some level of cybersecurity so somebody can't just easily hack into it. So
with AI,
yeah, no, people get cooked, bro.
Man, so with AI nowadays, if y'all don't know anything about AI, I don't know where the camera is at, but I'm just going
No,
to
it's
look
right
straight.
here.
Oh,
Black
okay.
thing right there.
Oh, all right. So with AI, you can tell AI to do anything.
Yeah.
There's a guy on YouTube. I'm not going to say his name. He will tell you how to crack ChatGPT, and you can tell ChatGPT to tell you anything. So if you want to be mischievous, it's out there.
It's out there now.
Out there. So you want to hack anything, it's out there.
And you know what's even funnier? That's why I think like cybersecurity is going to become more and more prominent. And maybe like you're at the cutting edge of a really great opportunity here for getting into it, because like people are going to need cybersecurity way more. Like I'm seeing like my dad fall for AI slop. Oh my dad, that's not real.
No, but see, it's not even your dad. So with me, when AI first came out, I was obsessed. Yeah. But then it's just like every month or every 3 months, something else comes out. So I was like, man, it's too much to keep up with. Yeah. So like now,
so I gotta start doing security, man.
I'm falling behind. So now, you know how when your parents, right? They be like, you're on your phone too, especially African parents. Yeah. You're on your phone too much, but they're the first one to be like, hey, how do you send this email? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. With AI.
And you get scammed, and they sending the scam email too. How do I send this email to this scammer?
I'm like, have you read the email? That's not even a legit email. Like, they send it to me. It's real. So like with AI, I feel the same way. I'm like, okay, I was studying it, I was working on it, but now I gave myself like a year. I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna focus on it. So like,
cybersecurity became the main.
It became the main focus. Good. But like with AI, I still fall, with them tricks because like I'm not focused on it. True. So yeah, so like
I think that's gonna be even something that we're all gonna need to adapt to a lot, like eventually. So at least, but at least for now, that's great. I think you're on the cutting edge opportunity.
Yeah, when WW came out in the World Wide Web, everybody was like, what? They were terrified of it, right? Everybody was saying,
then they lived and learned.
Yeah, but now everybody's using it. So with AI, it's the same thing. Like if you're not using it right now, shit, you gonna be fucked.
Yeah, no, I've been even telling a lot of my guys that like watch my channel, like, hey, like you should be. Yeah, no, you can't cuss. It doesn't matter. So for at least me, I've been telling a lot of guys to take advantage of AI. Don't be scared of AI. Like winners are always gonna win, because I think a lot of guys say, oh, AI is gonna do this, is gonna do that. Well, AI is coming no matter what. Even when we try to ban it, people underground would be creating it. It's already over. It's here. It's going to come. So if you're a guy,
it's already out there.
It's out there. Yeah.
So can I say something?
Sure.
AI.
And then we'll shift to politics a little bit.
All right. AI did not come out like 2020. AI has been around a long time. So if you use like Grammarly back in 2015, that's AI. Them like voice automated stuff, that's AI. Yeah. So like right now it's mainstream, and then we're thinking like it's moving too fast, but it's been out there for a while. Sure. We just didn't have access to
We didn't see the people working on it.
Exactly.
Course,
So like the government.
So it feels like it's just happening.
Yeah, it feels like it's just happening. But AI has been around before the nuclear bomb, because they needed like that, like all the programming that they were making 0 and 1, 0 and 1.
So it was like that was like already at the forefront of like, how can I make this nigga just do the work itself?
Think about the sci-fi movies, bro. Sure. Most of them are all AI, right? But we just think that's the future.
Yeah.
They've been had the technology. Yeah. We're just now getting it.
Yeah, sure.
What did Obama say? He said when they first gave him the iPhone, right? He thought it was trash. Ain't nobody had the iPhone. He was the first motherfucker. I mean, sorry, I didn't.
You can curse, bro. You can curse. Fuck, bitch, all of it.
He was one of the first people to, have an iPhone.
I actually didn't even know that.
Man, this was like interview back in like his first term. Yeah.
I ain't speaking of Obama. Let's actually
politics is election.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of Obama. Okay, so first, literally. Okay, let's talk present tense, of course. How do you feel about the current Trump admin? You a fan, not a fan? How you feeling?
I love my life, so pass.
Bro, why everybody so scared? Just say your political opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. First term, I was voting for you. Oh, you started saying grab them by the pum pum. I'm sorry, my friend.
I mean, I'm fucking with that person.
Here's the thing. I was raised by all women. right?
Oh,
My dad and
cooked.
my uncle, they were in America. They were, they were making it happening for us. So while I was
True.
back home, living, chilling,
Yeah.
they were back here struggling. So for a leader to have an interview and say, grab them by the poom poom, I can't. But like before that, I was like, oh yeah, Trump. Nobody to fuck with me.
Wow, I'm just surprised that. I mean, anyway, I guess it's because like, okay, you've had
No,
a relationship.
I
with
respect females.
Oh,
That-
okay.
That's it. But like the reason why I was saying,
But what
I
did you
would
think?
vote for him?
Yeah, go ahead.
We never had a president that had a business mindset.
Which is true, and I think it's funny because that was one of the biggest reasons that Trump was able to win in 2016, in my opinion. Like he came in like this brass man, fuck the establishment. I haven't been in the political game. Especially when we had Obama before, who was a lot more, proper politician. Everything was respectful. Trump came in like, hey man, y'all bitch ass niggas. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna change all this shit in this motherfucker. Like it changed the whole game, and people thought, oh, this is an American. This is somebody who be walking the streets. And I mean, he was a really popular guy. Was in the entertainment industry, so it was a really crazy transition.
Movies.
Yeah. But it's just like now, he's older. He's slowed down a lot. He starts to fall more to the kind of political category, which I think that's what has led a lot of people away from him now, at least.
He already fell into like the political part during his first term, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I would even argue it's just because I mean now even more so because he was taking so much like donor money, because the primary thing before in 2016 was like, I'm rich, nigga, I don't need any of y'all money, so I'm not gonna get into it.
In 2016, he wouldn't have won if he never got that $10 million from Egypt.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. It's like you just because you end up realizing the game, and once again he wasn't already in politics, so it's like he didn't realize like, oh shit.
I don't know if that was. If I'm wrong, that might have been his second term, but
it was probably second.
Yeah,
it was probably second. But like I know second term was the main one. Like, oh yeah, he's taking donors. But anyway,
like, okay, so he ran. This is his third time running, right? He's about how he said he wants to get a third term. This will be his fourth time running. You remember?
Because he was questioning.
No, he actually ran, but he ran as an independent. So that's why he didn't get a lot of media. He was like, he just did it because a lot of people around him was forcing him to do it. For the same reason why a lot of people were trying to vote for him on the first term. We never had a businessman as a president.
You think it would change the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no. And that's why I think, and anyway, that's kind of more like why I believe like, oh yeah, things have like kind of changed. I think he's gotten so a lot of support. I mean, I think almost him dying and getting assassinated really boosted him. They're like, bro, I really want to see him accomplish this shit. Yeah, I'm even closed up right here. Okay. Yeah, no, but with him even getting shot or almost assassinated, that was like a big boost already. But he's become more establishment like esque. He's got a lot of donor money now. The Adelsons gave him a lot of money. That's like whole Israel stuff kind of. I mean, we don't even have to go into all that, but like, yeah, he's gotten a lot of money from like kind of outside, so that kind of changed the game. But otherwise, for you, basically, the only issue you had was when he said grab him by the pussy. That you like.
Not even that.
How do you feel about policies? What I want to ask. Like, how do you feel about his policies? Like right now.
I don't follow politics, so as far as like the policy, I'm not.
How you feel about what about ICE? You know what's going on with ICE immigration?
Yeah. So listen, winter is coming, so we don't need no more ice. That's all I got.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Wait, bro.
No, actually, no, because you would need ice.
Right now.
Wait, it is winter, so we need more ice. That's why he meant y'all.
No more ice.
No, we need more. He got it.
Bro,
no, okay, cool.
Once it starts freezing, that little black ice.
Yeah.
That's enough ice.
Oh, you talk. Oh.
We don't. You didn't hear what I said. Winter's coming. We don't need no more ice, bro.
But you know that.
Got me right.
he don't get it. Before I don't get it. No, but like my point is, I'm talking about immigration ice.
I know what you're talking about. Like I said, winter's coming. We don't need no more ice.
Oh, he don't vote the game. He don't vote it too. He don't vote it. I
gotta ask you a question. Yeah, it's
yes.
a podcast. So he asked me, how do I feel about ice? I said, winter's coming. We don't need no more ice. You understand what I mean?
The wrong ice is melting. The polar caps are melting. That's the wrong ice melting.
Oh yeah, she's talking about global warming. That's the next subject.
That's the wrong ice to be melting. This bullshit in DC, they gotta be melting. Get the fuck out of here, ice.
Shit, what I'm saying.
Man, we fucking with ice, brother.
Hey, I'm an immigrant.
My parents are immigrants. I'm still fucking with ice though. I like the cold actually, but that's just me though.
I like breaking up cold and going to
sleep. So I say, yeah, no, cool. Thank you for stopping. But yeah, anyway, anyway.
Nah, but like, as far as the ice thing, like all jokes aside,
yeah,
I can't hold it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you over here doing this, But with the whole ICE thing, I feel like if you're telling people that you're going to remove criminals, do that. You know, don't tell people you're going to remove criminals, and then as soon as you get elected, within 2 weeks, you removing the people that supported you. And I'm talking about Trump with ICE because that's what happened. And then I'm not gonna lie, I used to find that funny, but now I'm looking at it as like a lot of these people have kids that they're being left here.
Okay, let me spit about this a little bit. So this is like my thing with that situation, and I think that's where people are having the biggest kind of issues. They're like seeing these videos of like parents getting dragged away from their kids and stuff like that.
About the parents though, I'm talking about like people who are like on CNN, ABC, NBC, people who are on the rallies with Trump. I'm talking about the Spanish, the Muslims, the Europeans,
Yeah,
who are like supporting him, saying Trump supporter. Literally within 2 weeks after inauguration, the first people he targeted were those people.
yeah. Oh, you mean like those communities? Because those
No,
communities.
not the communities, the people who are on stage with him, the people that he introduced himself. Like if you really go back that first 2 weeks, how many people were being arrested?
During 2016.
This
Or
election,
2024?
the first 2 weeks, like literally 2 weeks after inauguration, within those two first weeks, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that he was bringing, there was a Spanish lady, bro. She was like, oh, all of us Spanish people were Trump supporter, yada yada yada. Her husband
Was it legal?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let me
But
see.
like that's your supporter though. Why you? And then there was another lady. She was on CNN talking talking shit about all Democrats, right? Her husband, literally 2 weeks before getting his citizenship, right, sent his back to London.
Was he illegal when he was trying to get a citizenship?
No, he came here like the legal way, flew here and everything.
Well, anyway, that would be some shit I would have to even fact check because at least what I'd actually say, okay, about the illegal thing, and even when it comes to like parents and even just like people that, unfortunately, that he's hurt that have been supporting of him. The thing is, like, at the end of the day, like, bro has to enforce the law. Like,
I get that. You're the leader.
People are illegal here, so. A big issue I think a lot with a lot of leftists and liberals is that they're kind of seeing people get ripped away from their families. I'm like, well, the thing is that they broke the law. So like the unfortunate reality is they're getting the retribution for breaking the law. They've been able to basically get off scot-free being illegal here, having their families here, and now they're kind of paying the price for that of their kids seeing them get ripped away because their parent decided to break the law. Unfortunately, obviously ideal situation, they just don't break the law, they come here legally. But Trump is one of the first presidents, by the way, that is actually doing interior actual immigration law. Like, because most presidents before were way too fucking scared for this exact reason. Because, like, bro, do you see how niggas are basically crashing out of ICE facilities and doing all this? I know you say don't keep up with politics, but, like, that's what's going on. Like, the left is super fucking pissed about this shit. And it's because they haven't seen some shit like this before, like to see, oh, he's not allowed to do this, and he's completely well within his rights to enforce the law, like against illegal immigrants. But they haven't seen some shit like this, so they think, oh, he's not allowed to be doing this, but like he actually really is. But that's kind of like my situation on the whole illegal kind of situation.
Can I speak on that?
Sure.
All right. So to what he said, right? You're right. He's doing things that nobody has ever dared to do. Everybody has always talked about it, doing their like campaigning.
Oh, I'm an immigration. It's a hard topic. It's one of the hardest topics.
That's the easiest way to get voters. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, at least people on the right, at least.
Yeah. Yes. Not even if you're on the left. Back then, now is
yeah.
Different.
Now
is
completely.
But back then, whether you was left or right.
They was talking about they were before. Yeah. That is true. Now it's completely.
That's why I say that's the easiest way to get voters, whether you was on left or right. But like you said, Trump is the only person who's like, I'm really gonna do something about it. I'm not gonna take that away from him. I'm not gonna take that away from him. I'm seeing that, and he's actually doing it. My only problem is that with the media, we don't know what's actually going on. So like what you say, it could be 100% true, but that's probably what you know and what you're exposed to. And what I say, it could be true too, but that's what I know and that's what I'm exposed to. I'm not saying I don't see what you're saying. I see that. Like with me, I don't watch the news. Whatever article that comes, I'm gonna go read it. I'm gonna go research it.
Sure.
Whether it's like about the left or the right. Sure. I'm not into politics, like I said earlier.
You should be doing it.
I'm not a leftist. I'm not a rightist. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, independent basically.
I'm in
Centrist
the middle. But like, for instance, I'm Muslim, right? A lot of people expect me to hate Jews. I don't.
Yeah.
I got coworkers who are Jews. I got friends who are Jews. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna hate you because you're black, white, Hispanic, Jew, yellow, pink, whatever you are. I had mentors who were gay. I'm not gonna hate you because you're gay. I'm only gonna hate you if you're disrespectful or
Yeah.
if you're being a hypocrite.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
you're
only
more
thing.
concerned with behavior more than anything else. Yeah.
Exactly. So to go back with the whole ICE thing, right? It's
I mean,
still
we can
the
end off
same.
there too. 'Cause,
Yeah,
it's going well.
it's still the same thing. It's just like if you're telling people you're going to do a certain thing, just do that. Because yes, we're seeing people that are actual criminals who are getting deported, right?
Yeah.
But we're also seeing people who aren't even criminals who are also getting deported. So
like who though?
I don't know them by their names.
But how do you know though?
Because this is what we see. Because
Like, but what are you? But who are you seeing that's elite? That's not illegal.
So you know how earlier I said your statement could be true and my statement could be true, right?
So based, I get what you mean.
Depend based on media. That's why I said I looked at both. Like the media that only focus on the negativity, and I looked at the media that focus on the positivity. That's the wrong word to say it. I look at the media that are like, oh, okay, these people are criminals, and I look at the other media that are like,
That's
okay,
no, they're not.
They're
Okay.
not. Some of them are criminals.
Yeah.
But they're going deeper. So and so was arrested at so and so address doing so and so. This is their background history.
Yeah.
I look at that too. So if I know there was a mother, like for instance, this week, I forgot what state it was. It was a lady, her and her 2 kids, right, out of hospital. ICE just came out of nowhere. All she's asking is, hey, can I just pull out my ID? Just grabbed her by her we would call it a sweater, right? Push her to the ground. Her daughter is crying. Please let my mother go. Please, even if she's a criminal, bro, that's someone's mother.
Okay.
And then hold on, you are a grown man. You are hovering over this lady in height, standing straight. Whether she's a criminal or not, I still feel like the dignity is to be there. That's the only thing I don't like.
Okay. What I would say for that is the kind of situation is this is why every single president this is why every single president has been afraid to do exactly this. Because the problem is when you enforce this kind of thing and people are here illegally and they don't want to leave, they're not going to easily comply. And what I would argue as well, ICE agents are hyped up, bro. Like they know leftists are
now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, because like leftists are threatening them, like it's getting very crazy. Yeah. So for them, yes, you might see situations where a mother might get pinned to the ground by this big ICE agent, and it looks very excessive, which is true. But the thing is, that's what it's going to kind of be like to get people who are breaking the law here illegally to leave. Because if you're off like, oh, no, you can do whatever, they might run, they might call somebody, bring other people. It creates a very dangerous situation when you're an officer or you're somebody who is like when you're an officer or anything along those lines to get a situation under control. Like if you don't control this individual, they can be like, oh, I'm gonna call this person, I'm gonna do this thing. It like creates a very dangerous situation. So while it's unfortunate to see such excessive force, I would argue that it's so necessary now more than ever, because if you really want to get these people to leave, you have to be fast and effective. And naturally that's going to lead to some excessiveness.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
I agree with you. Certain points I agree. Certain ones I don't. You're right. In order for him to like implement this laws, you need to be a little bit aggressive. You have to be aggressive because it's new, it's fresh. Like you said, not everybody's used to this.
People are angry now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody's gonna be angry. Like nobody likes change.
Sure.
But you say your parents are immigrants, right?
Yes.
Are they citizens?
Yes.
All right. So let's say your parents are citizens, but they African, right?
Yeah.
Do they still talk with their accent?
No. With my parents, honestly, you can't even tell.
All right. So like hypothetical, let's just say they did talk with that accent, right? But they're U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
And then someone just grabbed your mother like that, you're gonna be like, yeah, mama, this needs to be enforced.
It's unfortunate, but I mean, yeah, because but I know, no. Yeah,
you gonna let that happen?
No.
If someone grabbed your mom and just pushed her to the ground,
talking to the cameraman, by the way,
because they need to enforce law, you gonna let that slide? That's your mama. I call your mama right now. I want to know what she's
actually out right now. But okay, what I do to answer this, what I would do to answer this question is that.
Now, be serious. You gonna let that slide if that was your mom?
No, yes, and let me explain.
You gonna let it slide?
Yeah, let me explain why. Because if I voted, let me explain. If I voted for this, which I didn't, I actually didn't even vote for Trump this election.
I never.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I voted for this, I'm gonna have the understanding and I have the current wherewithal and knowledge of the situation that yeah, this is going to be the kind of stuff that's going to happen. You're gonna get detained. Unfortunately, my mom has an accent. Maybe they have probable cause. Maybe they don't. I know American. No, I know. Yeah, no, I know. I know.
You can't determine someone is an immigrant just because of the.
No, they're not. But what I'm saying is, I'm using the hypothetical you gave me. I'm not saying that's what ICE agents.
I mean, that's part of the hypothetical. Because my whole point was like they determine your mom hypothetically being an immigrant because of her accent, even though she's a citizen.
No, I mean, well, basically my point with this, unless they really honestly have like probable cause, and yes, there might be American citizens that get detained. I'm saying that's actually a guarantee. That is going to happen. You're going to be a citizen of this country, and an ICE officer is going to detain you because they might think you are either an illegal immigrant or you're harboring them. So if it were to happen to my mom, and even if they were excessive, I'll be like, look, this is what it takes to get the illegal immigrants out of this country. If we're not fast and, as I said, aggressive, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. And if you want something done, unfortunately, you're gonna have to suffer some of the sacrifices for that. You can't be an American citizen and say, I want all these people gone, and then the law enforcement cannot be fast and aggressive with it. It's like you're asking for your cake and you want to eat it too. It's like it's either you get the immigration you voted for. I mean, you get the deportations that you voted for, and you have to pay the price of, you might get detained, your parents might get detained, or you get no deportations, and then you get more people coming here illegally. Go ahead.
So
and we'll stop here. I need to even get through more people too.
I get this. I get what you're saying, right? But here's the thing, right? America's not the only place that people are migrating to, right?
Sure.
All right.
A lot of European countries.
I'm not even talking about the Western world. Because we know there's a lot of Americans right now leaving America. Not forget America. There's a lot of Westerners that are leaving their country to go to other places.
I would say the most from the UK. UK's having that a lot.
No, here in America too. They just don't report it. Because
I just don't know.
I'm not going to say where I work at, but where I work at, there's a lot of motherfuckers. I mean, there's a lot of people that come in there and they'll be like, yeah, I'm getting my passport. I'm dipping. Okay. I'm dipping. And if you ask them why they're dipping, they'll tell you, yeah, I don't like the guy who's in office. To me, that's not a valid reason.
I think, look, if you want to.
But to some people, that's a valid reason. But to what I was saying, as a Muslim, right? It said, no matter the country that you migrate to, you have to obey the law of that country. But there's so many islands that Americans and Westerners used to go to that got shut down and that banned American because it takes them 10 to 20 years to clean the beach. They would just go there, have parties at the beach, throw beers, throw all type of bottles there. So
then I'm happy the Americans got banned.
If you're talking about all this immigrant stuff all coming to your country and all this, why is it so hard for your own people to go to other country and be like respectful? And then before we even get to that, who the hell built America?
I mean, this is gonna be a whole long conversation. It's been white and black people, but
no, you can't do it.
Yeah, no, it has.
You had Asians do the railroad.
No, yeah, no.
You had Spanish people here.
I would say predominantly. I would say predominantly. I meant
no,
like predominantly white people and black people built this country. There's no such thing as white people.
Because white people are what? European. They're what?
They're white. So they're white.
No, I don't see color.
How would you? I do.
No, you're not. Where you from?
I'm from the United States. I'm American, but I'm not. I have Nigerian and Cameroonian ethnicity.
So you're African American.
Yes.
Because when you go to Africa, right? Nobody calls you black. They call you where you're from.
Yes, Nigerian.
Even if you're white, they don't call you white. They call you where you're from.
Sure.
Even if you're Arab, they don't call you.
Yeah, no, like white. Yeah,
Arab. They say you're from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
You're
so
from
like when
Kenya.
I said that's what I'm saying, like white. That's what I mean, like European.
No, ain't no white.
I mean, there is white. I mean, there's white there. I mean, that's even
okay,
semantic.
They say Asians are yellow. She look yellow to you?
No.
All right, then. She's Asian.
No, I mean, I wouldn't call her.
This shit right here is white, motherfucker. I ain't never seen.
All right, bro, we gotta stop, bro. We're going forever. I need to get through more people. But no, this is a good shit out there. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. What's your name again?
Mukhtar.
Mukhtar. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. So where can I find this?
Fan podcast. Yeah, man. Fan podcast back out here again. Or the new standing for, instead of from Young Ambitious Men, is Young American Men, because I love America and I want all my guys out here to be improving to the best of their ability. So I prioritize you guys now. I make sure I'm doing this for you guys so you guys can prosper in your careers, your mindset, your mentality. So that's why I'm out here talking to people now. We're adding politics in. That's how we're going to cook from now on. So we'll be back out here again on Saturday. If you're in the DC area and you're watching this shit right now, come talk to me because I want to learn. I want to have a good conversation so I can help more guys out who live in America. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to America. God bless America. I'll catch you on the next video. Deuces.